Assalamualaikum. This is introduction for our latest project, which is assignment mathematics engineering. They have given by our lecturers Ahmad Zaki bin Ismail. Okay. For this project, we are management of 3 factory firm, and we must recruit a high of number of employees to ensure that our factory operation operate well. Supervisors, operator, and technician are the position for which we are seeking for a new seater in our company. Those jobs are critical to ensuring that our factory production and operation run smoothly. Protika Sendirian Berhad, Powertech Sendirian Berhad, and Automobile Sendirian Berhad are the 3 divisions of our factory firms. We need to hire 2 supervisors for Protika Sendirian Berhad, including 5 operators and 7 technicians. And we have already set a monthly compensation of RM34,000 for this plan. For Powertech Sendirian Berhad, we need 3 new supervisors, 8 new operators, and 1 new technician, all whom will be amount of 28,000 per month. Last but not least, for Automobile Sendirian Berhad, we require 9 new operators, as well as 6 new supervisors and 4 technicians. Each receive a monthly amount pay of RM50,500. The objective of this purpose of this assignment is to use the organization structure of the company to calculate the salary of each position we in. Workers with the higher position are paid more. For example, supervisors are paid more than technicians. Salary for technician is greater than operator. Every position, supervisor for term X, operator for term Y, and technician for term Z. For example, we present a particular term information about the number of workers at this position of each company is shown in the table in our reports. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, now I will do calculation in inversion method. Okay, first in the company Protika, we have 2 supervisor, and then we have 5 operator, and then we have 7 technician. In a company Powertech, okay, we have 3 supervisor, and then we have 8 operator, and then just 1 technician. And the last company in Automobile Sendirian Berhad, we have 6 supervisor and 9 operator, and last we have 4 technician. Okay, this is a metric 3 times 3. Okay, and then X, Y, and Z. Okay, then the composition for each company. Okay, for the Protika company, we have 34,000. Okay, and then for Powertech is 28,000, and the last one is 50,500. Okay. First, we must find the determinant. Determinant equal to 8194, and then minus 5, 3, 1, 6, 4, and then plus 7, 3, 8, 6, 9. Okay. Then after that, we should calculate it. We must use a formula AD minus BC. Okay? So we get the answer is negative 131. So we get a determinant. Next step, we must find the cofactor. Okay, cofactor we must to find by each row and column. Why each row and column? So 2 is a row 1 and column 1. 5 is a row 1, column 2. So at the end, and then must find one by one. So for column 1, row 1. So for row 1, column 1. So 8, 1, 9, 4. Okay, so this is the cofactor. In the same formula, we just calculate it using a formula AD minus BC. So you find out one. So 8 divide multiply 4 minus 1 multiply 9. So we got for column 1, row 1, column 1 is 32 minus 9. So we got 23. Okay, if you find all the cofactor, we get for row 1, column 1, 23, and then row 1, column 2 is negative 6, and row 1, column 3 is negative 21. So using a same formula AD minus BC, so we get all the cofactor. And then for the next step, we must find the adjoint. So how to find the adjoint? Adjoint is a cofactor transpose. So we get the adjoint. So how to transpose the cofactor? Transpose, it means the row will be a column and column will be a row. How? So row 1 we make it in column 1. So we get 23, negative 6, negative 21. So row 1 we change to the column 1, and row 2 we change to the column 2, and the last one, row 3, we change to the column 3. So we get the adjoint in this question. the last step, we should use all the information we get and compute in a formula. So the formula is 1 over to determinant, and we multiply with adjoint, and then we multiply with B. What is B? B is the money that we give to the all each factory. Okay, so determinant we get negative 121, and then adjoint we get 23, negative 51, negative 6, negative 54, 19, negative 21, 12, and 1. And last, B. B is 34,000, 28,000, and 50,500. This is what we get the salary for each the XYZ. XYZ is X is for supervisor, Y is for operator, and Z for technician. Okay, for easy, okay, we must adjoint multiply with B first. Okay, so how? Okay, we must do with the box calculation. Okay, we multiply with the column and row. So how we to know what's ordered for the last answer? Okay, first this is matrix 3 times 3, and then this is matrix 3 times 1. So 3 potong, so we get 3 times 1. So the matrix for the answer we get 3 times 1. Okay, so first 23 we multiply with 34,000. Okay. Okay. For the last, okay, we just calculate with the same thing. Okay, same method. Okay, just multiply and then we plus, even negative, so negative lah. And then for the answer, okay, we get, okay, for the last answer, okay, we get, okay, that the determinant we don't use lagi. Okay, so we get for X we get negative 589,500. Okay, and then for Y we get negative 196,500, and for Z we get negative 327,500. Okay, so next we will multiply with the determinant. So we get 4,500 for X, and then 1,500 for Y, and 2,500 for Z. So now we know the salary for each position. that is X. Supervisor is 4,500. Okay, and then for operator we get 1,500, and then for the technician we get 2,500. Okay, that's all for evaluation method.
Okay, now I will introduce about the Kramer's rule. So just copy what that we got. So 257, 381 and 694. So in Kramer's rule, we will use the method plus, minus and plus. So 2 will be multiplied with AB minus BC. So which is we get 32 minus by 9, and then negative 5, 12 minus by 6, and then 7 will be 27 minus with 48. And then we will get 46 minus 30 minus 174, and then the answer will be 131 for your AO. Okay, for the AX with the same method. So we get here 34,000, and then 5, 7, 28,000, 8, 1, and then 50,500 with 9, 4. So with the same method, 34,000 will be multiplied with 32 minus 9, and then negative 5 will be multiplied by 112,000 minus 50,500, and then 7 will be multiplied by 25,200, 252,000 minus 404,000, and then you will get 782,000 minus 375,000, and then 1,046,000, and then the X will be negative 589,500. That will be your final answer. Same method for the y-axis. So we get 2, 24,000, 7, 3, 28,000, 1, 6, 50,500 and 4. So the formula is AD minus BC. So and then we will multiply by 2. So 2 we multiply by 112,000 minus 50,500, and then we will minus with 34,000 multiply by 12 minus 6, and then we will plus 7 will multiply by 151,500 will be minus by 168,000, and then we will get with 123,000 minus 204,000 and minus by 115,500, and then the last answer will be 196,500 for your AY. So the same method we are using for the AZ. So we got here 2, 5, 24,000, 3, 8, 28,000, and then 6, 9, 50,500. So the same method we use is AD minus BC for this column. So AD will be like this, AD and then BC. So same for the negative 5 and then for the 34,000. So we will get here for 404,000 will be minus by 25,000, 252,000, and then will be multiplied by 2. So here 151,500 will be minus by 168,000, and then we will multiply with negative 5, and then the lastly 27 will be minus by 48, and then will be multiplied by 34,000. So we will get here 304,000 plus 825,000, and then minus by 714,000. So the last answer will be negative 327,500 for your AZ. For the last step, here we will get AX negative 589,000, AY will be negative 196,000, and then AZ will be negative 327,500, and AO we will get negative 131. So we convert it into the formula. So how we want to get the X? So X will be AX divide by AO. So just put in the formula. So for the lastly, just put it into your calculator, and then you will get the answer is 4,500, 1,500, and then 2,500. So the final answer is X for the supervisor. Will we get 405,000? So Y for the operator we will get 1,500, and for the Z, for the technician we will get 2,500, and then this will be your final answer.
In conclusion, a matrix is needed to calculate remuneration for various positions in the company. Therefore, we can obtain the same figure in various ways. The inverse method and the Cramer's rule technique are the best for arranging salaries. In this situation, we might use both of these methods to determine the salary for each position. In the three groups of factory companies, as well as the total cost saving. In the meantime, we also advise other executives to use the method, since the X indicator denotes supervisor, Y denotes operator, and Z denotes technician. In addition, salary management for each position was calculated as a result of these two calculated procedure. Next, the supervisor compensation in 4,500, the operator salaries in 1,500, and the technician now in the technician income is 2,500. As a result, managers can use projective table to estimate the number of employees and the cost salary payment quickly. We also have a better understanding of the matrix and how it is used to calculate compensation for each position in the three industrial companies as a result of this assignment. Thank you.